My name is Jesse Paz. I've been living here in Fresno since I was, I think, around 7 years old. I'm now 27, so it would be about 20 years. I volunteer my time here at 701 United. It's a ministry for youth. We do mixed martial arts and physical training. Beside that, I'm currently enrolled at Fresno City College, and I am hoping to one day transfer to Fresno Pacific University. I lived in the street as a young adolescent. I joined a gang at 13. I did a lot of, I guess you could say, negative things, and learned a lot from my community, whether good or bad. So in my life of destruction, I was heavily addicted to meth, and I was living that lifestyle out here on the Fresno streets. In 2012, I was arrested for a felon being in possession of a controlled substance and a loaded firearm. The gang life led me in a self-destruction path, not only self-destruction, but community destruction. And it wasn't good. Meth runs rampant. Alongside of meth is other drugs as heroin, opiates, and this subculture of economics, and it fuels itself. And yeah, it wasn't a good path, I can say that. I did cause a lot of harm, and I harmed myself and my family. My overall experience in Fresno has been kind of like a tight community. In my experience, what we always said in the street was that, everyone knows each other. You know someone who knows you. And so I've experienced that part of the community being tight. We have a big drug problem. We have a big homelessness problem. We have huge domestic violence problems. We have a huge human trafficking problem, whether that's people that are being trafficked for work or people that are being trafficked in prostitution. And my question is, why is this happening? So when I was younger, I do remember many times where people would be on the street or whatever, or come by, or be doing whatever type of outreach, right? And all they would do was like hand me food and shove the gospel down my throat. Like they would try to force me to repent. They would try to force me to believe in Jesus. And a lot of the times I experienced this as a superiority complex, that they were better than me. And so I saw it as hypocritical, and it pushed me away from Christianity altogether. My experience of the Christian community prior to meeting Phil Sky was kind of like this feeling that they are better than everybody else, and so they're I don't know, I can't really explain it, but they give off that impression. But after my encounter with Phil Sky and after my conversion, I started to see a pattern of more people actually living in solidarity with their communities, and not displaying this superiority complex, but loving people and living life with them. So it wasn't really an us and them anymore. It was us. It was all of us. And that really changed my perspective on Christianity in Fresno. So living here in Fresno and being a Christian in my community and having a background that I'm that I have, I guess the message I would like to get out is, why is it that we have so many churches in this city, but not enough people loving their community? And why isn't the church coming together as a collective, regardless of denominations, but coming together to address these issues and to literally live in solidarity with their community? More and more churches need to be doing this, I believe.